What is up, awesome people? Okay, so I'm hitting you guys up with another Wi-Fi battle, and this one is not from our last live stream, but from the live stream before that. And that was a single battle, mixed tiers, up against the YouTuber by the name of Miss Ziia. I think that's what her name was anyway. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong. But anyways, as I said, it's a mixed tier battle, as you can kind of see from my team. This was long before I actually kicked my ass into gear and brought up a lot of underused pokes. But anyways, she's using a male Meowstic, a Nidoking, Rhydon, Samurott, Lopunny, and Charizard. And for my team, well, I'm really actually very embarrassed about my team. Persian, Salamence, Sableye, Arbok, Garchomp, and Heliolisk. So, obviously, as I said, I'm definitely not very impressed about my team, since I had to rely on OUs, but at this stage, since I hadn't bred up a lot of pokes for live stream, and it was kind of just pulled on me at the time. But yeah, I guess I had to work with what I had to. But anyways, impressions on my opponent. Definitely going to be a Prankster Meowstic, Everlight Rhydon. I was a bit worried that Lopunny was going to be like a switcheroo or a trick, switching me like a Choice Scarf or Choice Specs or something like that, gonna wreck my team up a little bit. And I was definitely expecting a Mega Evolution from Charizard, probably Charizard Y there, seeing how that it is the most common Charizard evolution. But yeah, that's probably all of my first impressions from this team. I couldn't really gather what Nidoking was going to be or what Samurott was going to be. Usually Nidoking's like a Life Orb, Sheer Force, Special Sweeper, but I usually can act as a mixed attacker. Definitely didn't know what was coming from Samurott, so I was didn't really know what to expect there. But anyways, let's stop the dribbling and let's actually start this battle. Alrighty, so Ziia is issuing a challenge. So she's going to leave her Chocobo, which is Charizard, and I'm going to leave with my Persian. Alrighty, so I definitely wasn't expecting Charizard as a lead. I was actually expecting Rhydon as a lead, but regardless, it is a Charizard evolution, and it's going to be Charizard Y. So I'm already a bit fearing this already, because it's going to set up the Drought, which is going to last for 5 turns, pairing up all Fire-type moves, and giving Fire Blast 100% accuracy, which is annoying, and going to be hitting quite hard. So I go straight for the Fake Out there, just to deal some damage, set up the Hone Claws there to raise my attack even further, and raise my accuracy, which I'm not too worried about, just mostly for the attack boost there. Charizard goes for the Flamethrower there. That is going to deal a lot of damage and bring me down to my Sash. Good old Focus Sash. Alright, so I go for the Payday here. This is about the only time you'll ever see Payday, and that is just going to miss out on the KO there, while Charizard does finish off Persian with the Flamethrower. So unfortunately, I didn't deal enough damage there to kill Charizard off with Payday. That would have been brilliant, though, if that did happen. But regardless, I'm going to send out my Heliolisk here and go for the Volt Switch just to finish that Charizard off and switch my Heliolisk out of there, because I don't quite like the Sun on this set. So Charizard does go down, and with that, I send Heliolisk back. And with that, I'm going to switch my Arbok onto the field. So I think at this point in time, my Arbok didn't have the right ability. I didn't have an ability capsule, so wrong ability, which kind of wrecks the set. But regardless, Nidoking does come onto the field. I'm fearing an Earth Power, so I'm just going to switch into Mence. And I did predict right, went for the Earth Power. The Sun Drought does end. I set up a D-Dance here because I know an Ice Beam is coming, but I want my Salamence to go down. I know that sounds really strange, but I want this OU poke to go down because OU pokes are boring and unfair. So that was alright. I was okay with that kill. So Salamence goes down, and I send out my Sableye. Alrighty, so this is my awesome Sableye set. A lot of those who watch the 5th Gen live streams, me and Pimp and I did be familiar with this set. I set up the Calm Mind there, so obviously cranks the set, raising my special attack and special defense by +1. Nidoking goes for the Sludge Wave there. I'm not too sure why, probably going for the Poison there, which didn't deals about a quarter damage there. I have leftovers on this set, so recovering a little bit of damage there. Nidoking does switch out because there's not much this thing can do to me, and sends in Rhydon. Alrighty, so I'm just going to set up another Calm Mind there on the switch, so raising my special attack and special defense to +2. So at this point in time, I really have set my Sableye up now, so it can probably can live a Moonblast or anything from a Fairy type if that is needed. I go for the Will-O-Wisp here on Rhydon because Rhydon is a physical attacker with Earthquake and Stone Edge, so that is not going to deal an awful lot to Sableye. Rhydon goes for the Rock Polish there to raise its speed by ×2, so that is a pretty strong set if you let it set up with the Rock Polish and then just sweep. Rhydon does have a lot of physical defense, so really you've got to hit this thing, especially with a water or grass type move. But anyways, I'm going for yet another Calm Mind, is raising it to +3 because I'm going to need probably a lot of special attack here to take down an Everlight Rhydon. Goes for the Earthquake here. That is going to deal some decent damage there. Almost brings me up down to half. I get leftover recovery there. A little bit of burn damage here, so this is kind of a little bit of a stall out part of the battle here. I'm just going to recover, Calm Mind, recover, Calm Mind. It's basically all that's going to happen. So another Earthquake there on Rhydon. Really all she's hoping for now is a crit because that's really what she needs to take down this Sableye. An Earthquake by itself is not going to deal a lot of damage, especially with that burn up. If it does get the crit, this Sableye is going to say goodnight, and basically it would be GG for me. Anyways, another Calm Mind up there, so I don't know what I'm up to. I'm probably up about 3 or 4. Earthquake there on Rhydon. Deals a little bit of damage there, bring me down to almost half. More lefty recovery here. So as you can see here, what's set up Sableye is pretty nasty, so once you've let it set up, it's almost GG. You really have to hit this thing quite hard, especially before it starts setting up, or hit it really hard defensively, given it's not a fighting type move, of course. So more Earthquakes here, deals a little, about a quarter damage, not even that, probably less than quarter there to Sableye. Right, so more burn damage there. Rhydon is now down to half. I probably can start launching off a few Dark Pulses here and just take that Rhydon out and probably sweep the rest of the team. But I do continue setting up Calm Minds here, so I think I was playing pretty cautious just in case she did have something quite powerful to come out next. So I'm around, no, I'm just a little bit over half there. More lefty recovery. More burn damage, so this is, as I said, kind of a slow part of the battle. Another recover there, just playing it really cautious because I am fearing a crit coming here because my bad luck, everyone knows it. I set up and I get critted every single time. Alright, so that was a crit, so lucky I did recover because that would have brought me down pretty low health. Anyways, more lefty recovery, more burn damage, so it should be either 1 or 2 more burns there and that Rhydon goes down. Now, I'm pretty sure this is my last Calm Mind I have to set up, so I think I'm at max special attack and max special defense here. So if Sableye does have to deal with a Fairy type, it's not going to do an awful lot of damage. Right, so the Earthquake does bring me down to half damage there. More lefty recovery. So, more burn damage as well. 1 more burn and that Rhydon does go down. So I'm just going to go for recover here just in case I do get another critted on me. So back to full health. Goes for the Earthquake. This will be its last Earthquake on Sableye. So that brings me down to about less than a quarter again. More left to recovery. And with that, Rhydon goes down to the burn. So the very lengthy and boring, stolly part of the battle is now over with Rhydon going down. Whew, God, that's hard to narrate. Anyways, Lopunny comes out onto the field. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp this straight away, just in case it does trick me an item or something. Probably then it was probably a bad move to go for Will-O-Wisp, but it goes for the Ice Punch, which really did throw me off. So, trying to go for the Freeze Hacks yet again there. That's really what she needed to hope for, was a Freeze Hacks. Burn there, going to do some residual damage. So, it goes for the Ice Punch yet again. I think this is banded from what I saw in the mock battle. But anyways, went for the Dark Pulse here, and that is going to one-hit KO the Lopunny with a crit. I don't think the crit mattered at all, and Lopunny goes down. So it's very surprising not to see a switcheroo or trick set on Lopunny, so that really did throw me off, and props to that. Next is Meowstick, and I'm going to go for the recover here. So I'm assuming Prankster, so I was actually expecting a Thunder Wave or something to come along. She goes for the Size Shock, which was pretty weird, and with that the battle is forfeited, so GG, Ziia. And yeah, unfortunately letting the Sableye set up was probably wasn't the greatest idea, but if as I said, you really do need to get into Sableye pretty quickly before it starts setting up, and it is set up and it can just bulk anything all day. It can just basically will-o-wisp all day and all day night, and then calm mind and recover. Yeah, there's pretty much, it's not like some pokes, you really need to get in quite quickly to stop it from setting up. Taunt is a great way of shutting down my Sableye. Once it's taunted, I have to switch out or lowering its defense. But yeah, GG. It's a bit of a shame. I was actually looking forward to seeing that Samurai. I really wanted to see what set that Samurai was too. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and I should have some more on the way in the next couple of days. So until then, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!